to Hyman, Kentucky, 2024-2025 boys 14th region basketball tournament here as we close up 24-25 season. And man, what a first night of action we had last night, as it was Breathitt County 64-60 over Perry County Central in a classic to open it up. And then Jenkins and Powell County went to overtime, with Powell County advances 85-68 in that overtime. And we get on to night number 2, folks. Welcome in here, Bluegrass Sports Nation. This is Brendan Miller bringing this one to you, along with the man behind me, Doug Elam, with all the knowledge, and Matthew Hudson bringing you all the production here, folks. So thanks for joining us in what has already started out to be a stellar 14th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. And this one, but game number 3, should be no exception, as we've had 2 matchups between the Estill County Engineers and the Wolfe County Wolves this season. Both have been tight, close games, with Estill County coming out on top on opening night of the season, 68-62 at Wolfe County. And Wolfe County going to Estill just about a month ago on the 13th of February and won that one 60-56. So lots of star power on both sides of this one, Doug. This should be a really good matchup.
Big time point guard battle on this one tonight, Brendan. You've got Cheney versus Creech. At Wolfe in the season opener, like you said, that was the story all night. Those 2 playmakers going after each other. They were guarding each other. Every now and then Jade Olive would switch off and guard Cheney and give Creech a little break. But either way, both of these dynamic guards, they slash, they move, they can both score a ton of points. They both lead their team in scoring. The X factor always is the other guys, the guys down low, Brady Robinson and Neese and my name's the Estill County's bigs. And that's going to be the difference in this game. That's been the difference in both of these matchups, is who can get it done down low.
Of course, great coaching matchup here with Robert Scott Creech on the Wolfe County side. Stalwart there, taking over years for his dad, and the Creech tradition at Wolfe County, and RS come over today, and we'll just give him this will be, whenever this season concludes, it'll be the last time we'll have a Creech girl cheering.
That's true.
Here for him. He was telling me about that. So special times for the Creech family whenever their run ends here in the 14th Region Tournament or the state tournament, however it works out here for the Wolves here tonight. And then on the other side, Brian Hall, who is a good friend, known Brian a long time, was at Breathitt County and at Jackson City and lived there in Jackson for some time, and just a quality basketball coach. I mean, Brian always, you look at what they lost last year. They lost their entire starting line and now starting front, and now they're back, win the 56th district tournament over Powell County, which now, after last night, looks like a very impressive feat to have won that 56th district tournament, and bring Casey Cheney in here. And Cheney, last year didn't hear a whole lot about him. This year, putting up 20 points a game, and looking forward to seeing him on the court here today. And like you say, he and Creech going to go at it.
Yeah, Brian Hall, absolute academic play caller. He's strategy and then rethink and re-strategize. So this is going to be a great one from beginning to end.
And the Wolves come in, and both teams actually with losing records, which is something for them. And it's just like, you look at Estill County last year making that run to the baseball championship, and then coming on late in the year. And it's always great to see the people from Estill County here. For a time period, I was assistant county attorney in Estill County down there. I have family that live in Estill County, love it down there, and man, they really support their athletics.
And riding high after that big district win over Powell County, they've got the championship. Forget the regular season, Brendan. They're the district champs. Make sure they don't have a letdown here, or the Wolves will bite them.
All right, folks, about 4.5 away, 56th district champs, the Estill County Engineers, 55th district runner-up. The Wolfe County Wolves coming at you here in just a few minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Folks, welcome back. Getting close to game time here. Game number 3, game number 1 of the night. Hopefully we can match the intensity and the output of last night between Wolfe and Estill. Boy, we had some great ones, folks, if you missed them, and we're looking forward again here tonight. Tomorrow night, just to prepare you, we'll switch the scene back to Memorial Gym in Hazard, Kentucky for the girls' 14th Region semifinals, as it will be Hazard and Letcher Central in game one and Breathitt and Connaught County in game two. Should be a great one. Join us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation for both of those. We will see. Hopefully, we're going to have another live national anthem. Boy, we had a doozy last night, but from Miss Rogers from Powell County.
She blew the roof off.
Yeah, you could talk about blowing doors off. Absolutely, that was really good stuff. So we'll see exactly what Knott County has in store here for us, and we will turn it over to the man, Harry Carey in the flesh. Drum Thorns great.
14th Region Basketball Tournament, sponsored by Double Quick and Appalachian Wireless. At this time, would everyone please rise? Gentlemen, coming with their hats and hoodies is Miss Stephanie Miller of Kentucky Department of Education, former teacher at Knott County Central High School, will sing our national anthem.
Wow, Stephanie Miller bringing it there on the national anthem, folks. Good stuff. So, before we go any further, we will thank our servicemen and women out there. Thank you for protecting the United States of America. We appreciate you very much. And now for the starting lineups. Oh, Miss Creech is going to be honored here. Robert Scott's mother, been doing the books here forever, and what a wonderful lady. Always the best thing about going to Wolfe County basketball games is getting to see Miss Creech and getting that hug.
And she's a pro, too.
Yeah. Wolves 12-16 on the season, 8-8 in 14th region play. There's the man at the point. Well, actually been moved off the point last couple of games. Caleb Creech, 16.8 on the season. There's the other man, Cam Oliver, really turned it on in the district tournament late in the season when he moved out to the point quite a bit, 11.1 a game. Man in the middle, Brady Robinson has really improved. Brady, 13-1 on the season and 9 in the paint on the glass. Jaden Molands, a little bit undersized, but battles in the paint. Molands, 8.4, 8.7, and the final starter is Jaden Holland. Shoots it from the outside, the hustle, defense, plays defensively, 9 points a game for Holland. So you look across the board, this Wolfe County team is evenly balanced. They have 3 in double figures and 2 right on the cusp of double figures in scoring, Doug.
And that'll be key for this game, is making sure the ball gets to everybody, get everybody involved early.
And now for the Engineers of Estill County, head coach Brian Hall. 14-15, 9-7 in 14th region play. There's the man at the point outside, Casey Cheney, 20.7 a game for Casey. Number 11, Levi Beckler, 9.5 points a game. Rylan Brown, 5.2 and 3.0 on the boards. And there is Jack's niece. Jackson, well, nope, Charlotte. It's going to be Ashton Rose. Ashton, 3.1 a game. And then last will be Jack's niece. When does Jack's niece ever rest? Regional winner pitcher for the Engineers last year. All-state linebacker on the football team. And Jack's niece also going to be playing in the paint here for the Engineers. So there's your starting lineups. Got the officials here from the 13th region. And, Doug, we're ready for action.
Oh, man. Looks like it's going to be Creech and Cheney right off the bat, so they're going to face up for the tip-off.
Game number 2 tonight will be Hazard and not Central. So, good night of basketball. These two from the far end of the regions, 56 and 55. It'll be Creech and Cheney to tip it up, and the Wolves take the tip. Be back to Caleb Creech. And the Engineers go man-to-man. Creech going to take it in the lane right off the bat, takes it to the glass, and good. Caleb Creech off the bounce on the first trip. Casey Cheney going to have Cam Oliver guarding him. It's it to Brown, Rylan Brown, looking for Jack's niece in the paint, takes it underneath the basket and back out to Todd. Cheney. What this Wolves basketball team, Jay, have really impressed me the last couple of games of the season. Ran into a buzzsaw in that 55th District tournament with Breathitt County. Could not miss in that 55th District tournament championship. We're going to have Jackson East going to his belly on the slide there and gets tied up. So we'll be on an alternating possession. We'll stay with Estill County.
I like the strategy of Cam Oliver guarding Cheney. We've not seen that in the first 2 games, and so we Cam with a little more length should be able to keep Cheney from getting those shots off from the perimeter.
Cheney gets it into Rose. Got top to Beckler. Beckler finds Brown. Thought about the 3, passed it up. Rose on the block, gets it back on to Brown on the baseline for the bucket. Rylan Brown, first bucket of the game for the Engineers.
Had good defense there by the Wolves, but you can't defend that. He went straight up and put it in.
Creech gets it to Holland. Holland attacking the basket. Wolves going to the glass here early in this one. And wow, what a drive. Looking aggressive.
The 2 speedsters, Creech and Holland, using those quick first steps.
Brown. It's it to Cheney. Cheney. Oliver closes out him. Cheney on the bounce. Wow, nice shot. Excellent. These 2 teams starting off both crisp, efficient here on offense. Creech to Robinson. Robinson gets it out to Molans. Molans really a key. Big-time energy guy. Hits the glass for the Wolves. And here goes Cam Oliver driving to the basket. Kicks it out to Creech in the corner. And then get a reach-around foul on Rylan Brown. Going to be his first and the first on the Engineers.
Yeah, to your point, Brendan, Jaden can get into a little foul trouble, so that'll be key, making sure that we can keep him on the floor for the Wolves tonight.
The ball into Robinson. Robinson guarded by Rose. Spins baseline across to Molans. Molans double team with the big timber down there. Was hooked up, and they're going to get a 3-second call on Jaden Molans. Had nowhere to go there.
Too deep.
Perfectly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're exactly right. Too deep against the baseline. Double teamed by Estill County. Bottled him up in there. First possession without a score in this game.
Yeah, I think Coach Creech would have liked to see Robinson go ahead and try to do something there, maybe draw a foul.
Jackson East. Here's Cheney. Cheney. A little bit of contact there. That's that Beckler. Oliver went for the steal. We're going to get a little bit of push there. Going to be on number 15, Jaden Holland. Be his first. First on the Wolves.
Wolf dropping back into his zone, looks like.
Brown. Jackson East going to shoot the 3. No good. Brady Robinson with the rebound. We said Brady Robinson averaging a double-double here right now. Kick it in. Oliver takes it to the basket. Can't finish. Rebound batted around, finally comes down, still on the floor. Everybody's still on the floor, going to be tied up, and looks like we're going to have a timeout. Estill County, before they could get the tie up, will be a 30 by Estill. Doug, I'll tell you what, let's get into this 30. Let's see who's our sponsor here tonight, man.
So, 14th Region Tournament brought to you by People's Bank of Jackson. Working together, building success. People's is ready to help you reach your dreams. Go Time and Steak and Shake. Refresh, refill, and refuel at Go Time. 8 locations to keep you on the go. Steak and Shake in Hazard, famous for steak burgers and great milkshakes. HCTC, where success coaches you. Coaches, for success coaches, stay on path.
And those are our 4 premier sponsors, along with that's Bag and Drugs Company. We appreciate them very much. You've got Appalachian Wireless, Double Quick here sponsoring the tournament. Those are our 4 premiers, along with the long list that we have. We thank our Wolfe County sponsors that are always with us, and that is Holbrook Equipment and Wolfe County Farm Bureau. We thank them for sponsoring this game as well. Brown hits Cheney. Cheney to Jackson East, clears it to the basket, and good for Jackson East. Nice offense out of the timeout that time by the Engineers.
Jackson East worked really hard to slide into there and disappear in that defense.
Oliver gets it to Creech. Molands from the corner for 3. No good. But Creech is there for the rebound. Back out to Oliver. 3 on the way. That one rolls off. No good. 2 good looks for Wolfe County. Just did not go down. Beckler finds Brown back to Neese. Neese gets it down on the block, kicks it back out to Cheney. Cheney gets in the lane, kick over to Rose. Wide open 3 for Jackson East, and it's no good.
Boy, they're still moving the ball real well here, Brendan. They just didn't make the shot.
3 straight threes by both teams that all were almost down in the goal and back out. So the rims are not kind here in Hyman tonight so far for these 2 teams. Get over. Oliver, no good that time. Wow. 6'4" Estill, and we're going to get a foul on Cam Oliver. Going to be his first, second on the Wolves.
A little frustration foul there. Missed 2 3-pointers in a row. Cam's the sharpshooter. They need him to find it.
You get Landon McWhorter to get it in the game early here in this one. Landon, the freshman. 3 on the way. Not close on that one. Molands. Looking for McWhorter. Back to Molands. Into Brady Robinson in the paint. Brady cannot finish. Down was harassed that time by Beckler.
Yeah, good job not fouling. Beckler got out of position there, but still managed to stay in.
Step back. That one's blocked by Holland. Moland's going to take it strong, and he finishes. So there's a basket. After a long dry spell here in this one, ties it up at 6. Lots of action, very little scoring here the last few minutes, too.
It's good pace, though.
Neese. They take it strong. Little teardrop. No good. Brady Robinson there for the rebound. Jaden Holland ready to run. It's up to Molands on the baseline. He steps on the baseline. Turnover by Wolfe County.
Yeah, that's just not, that wasn't the pass to make there. Molands with his back to the basket. No numbers there. Should have pulled that one out and waited for backup.
Coach Hall makes the call here. Neese tries to take it. Molands tried to draw the foul on the dive that time. Did not get it. Cheney is going to be.
And they're going to get Holland on the floor.
Yep, that's 2 on Holland. So Jaden picks up his second. And that's going to bring Cam Oliver back into the game. Probably the best defender for Wolfe County now with 2:36 in the first quarter.
That's a good assessment. I'd say Holland the quickest defender for sure.
Cheney makes the first.
Captain Oliver into the game, replacing Holland.
Cheney with the second on the way. Bounce and run. That one rims out. Robinson able to pull down the rebound. Brown's going to pick up on Creech this time. Creech, they're looking for Robinson deep, and they're going to get the foul in there on Rose. Ashton Rose will be his first. Brady Robinson in good position that time. It was either foul or probably give up the basket, and Rose chose the foul.
Yeah, Brady uses his body as well as any big man in the 14th region. Really knows how to get in between the defender and the ball and limit their options.
Double teamed in the corner and throws it off of Cheney. The Hazard Bulldogs sitting in the seats there, ready for their game coming up.
Well, there's nothing like tournament time when you get to come and watch a game and get pumped up for your own game.
Oliver. Going to be off of Estill County. Estill County fans do not agree. That ball kind of pinballed around down there.
Well, and Oliver was the first one to get to the referee and give him his opinion of what happened. I think that helped.
Creech inbounds back to Oliver. Oh, Creech was open for the three there, but Cheney with the deflection out of bounds on that one saves probably what was going to be a good look at a three by Wolfe County. 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Oliver. Through the rip pass to Robinson goes through his hands. Cheney on the move, left-handed, can't finish it. Pulled down by Robinson. Cheney was coming up from behind. He just avoided the poke away. Robinson going to shoot the three. No good. Wolfe County unable to connect. Nobody's able to connect on a three so far.
Not had a go-time three yet,
have not. Beckler, and really, to be honest with you, none have been close.
Not even close. I agree with that.
Yeah. Oliver out top.
Still got a minute
to take it. Drives, kicks it down to Robinson on the block. Can't finish it. Oliver throws it up. Far rim. Both teams struggling offensively here in this first quarter. Cheney, they leave him alone. Go time three-pointer right there. Wolves in there tried a defensive rotation and just left Cheney alone. I think he's the one guy on the floor you don't leave alone.
I think everybody was glad to see that one go in, too.
10-6. I'd say one side of the floor was glad. Ball into Robinson. Kicks it back out to Oliver. Three, no good. Brady Oliver, offensive glass, takes it back up strong and scores.
Brady Robinson working hard.
That was nice right there by Brady Robinson. Both the rebound and the putback were well earned.
Robinson plays like he's about 3 inches taller than he is.
They leave Cheney alone again. Knocks down another go-time three-pointer. Back-to-backs, 13-8 now. Creech for three, no good. And that will end the first quarter with the score. The Estill County Engineers 13. The Wolfe County Wolves 8. Folks, we'll take a break. Be right back here for the second quarter. I'm Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502.
Okay, folks, ready for quarter number 2 here. Wolfe and Estill County, those 2 big threes. The first threes of the game by Casey Cheney at the end of the first quarter. The difference in that first quarter is both teams had a little trouble scoring it up till that point.
The Wolf kind of had 4 in the first 30 seconds and 4 in the last 7.5 minutes. So
Third from steal by Estill. Cheney, we got Dylan Gay in the game now for the Wolves. Cheney with Gay on him. Going to try to post it up. Turn around. Good. Wow, Casey Cheney showing why he's in the 20-point club this year. And the 56th district tournament player. Is that correct, Matt?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went off in that championship game.
Wolves in need of a basket here. Creech can't finish. And going to be pulled down by Preston Angel in the game. Another shot on the way. Three-pointer by Ryland Brown. And the Engineers starting to fill it up now. Stretches it out to 10. 18-8. It's going to be a 30. So we'll stay. We're always being with us. Since we started Bluegrass Sports Nation. Have some great folks that have always been our sponsors here, Doug.
yeah, Wolf County Farm Bureau, Fig and Susan, absolutely. Nobody cares more about kids. Nobody cares more about 14th Region sports than Fig and Susan down at Wolfe County Farm Bureau.
I can attest to that. You're 100% accurate. Okay.
Now the Wolves need a spark. Need a little offensive spark here. Need some extra passes.
Pick it over to Creech. Cross court to Holland. Had to bring Holland back with 2 fouls here early in this one. Robinson in the middle of the zone. No good. And going to be kicked back out to Gay. But Wolves just cannot get it to go down right now. They have missed a plethora of shots in the lane.
And that's been the story for every one of them.
Balls to Angel. Got Luke Neese in the game now for Estill as well. Oh, and Cam Oliver goes down. Jax Neese with the ball to the basket and can't finish. 3, no good.
Thought there might be some type of interference call with the slap on the backboard, but
Going to get a foul on 20. That's going to be on Luke Neese, his first. And we're going to have a Ricky Mann's entrance into the game.
Ricky Mans changes up the look a little bit defensively for Coach Creech, the only shot blocker really on the team.
And back deep to Holland. Holland. And Creech way outside. 2-3 zone here by the Engineers. Robinson in the middle of that zone. Picks it back out to Holland. 3 on the way. No good. Ricky Mans with the rebound. Can't get the putbacks to go. Well, the Wolves are putting it all over the rim. It's just not going through.
That time Holland had a good look, and Ricky Mans had a good look at the putback. But
Neese out top. To Jax Neese. Engineers moving it around. Luke Neese is going to be fouled.
you're going to get Creech there with the push.
Should be on Caleb. That's his first.
He extended his arm there a little bit, keeping Neese out of the paint.
Casey Cheney 2 inbounds. Threw that one off Ricky Mans' leg. Cheney out top. Mans is going to be on him now. So. Cheney.
look for Cheney to try to take Mans off.
And we're going to get
a chance. Oliver slides over and takes that charge.
Right.
He anticipated the spin there.
James needs his first. Team second.
Folks, thanks for joining us here on BSM. We're live on both YouTube and Facebook. Thanks for checking us out. Lots of options here in the 14th Region Tournament. We appreciate you watching BSM.
Oliver looking, trying to find a lane.
Jump stop. Tell you what, the Wolves are just, they can't put the ball in the basket, though.
Yeah, and they're over and over again, you see them trying to create. Nobody's moving without the basketball. Everybody's kind of, it's one guy moving, four standing and watching. And that's the difference right now, as you see Estill's doing a great job moving the ball around. Wolves gotten into one pass and done a little bit. Good cut right there. Cheney won't get the ball.
He takes it down. Yeah. Just scores that. Well done by Jackson East. Just found an opening, and he was able to finish. It's 20-8 now. Estill County.
Estill just threatening to take this thing over.
Cam Oliver, there's a go time three for Camden Oliver for the Wolves. Their first points of this second quarter, 4.5 minutes into the quarter. Rylan Brown.
Man's doing all he can do to harass Cheney, keep a hand in his face, keep him from pulling up.
Poked it away from Cheney that time. Neese try to spin up and under. Kicks it back out to Beckler. Lots of motion from this Estill County offense.
And smart, patient basketball here, Brendan. They can do that with a 10-point lead.
They say that Cheney stepped on the sideline. Turnover by Estill. And I'll tell you, it's a good thing I'm not an official. I don't see how these guys take it. Yeah, I mean, they have to have some patience.
They don't do much right if you go by the crowd and the coaches.
That's tough to do. I mean, I'm county attorney. I feel that all the time, but still.
Mm-hmm. Coach Creech brings the freshman, the quarterback in again, trying to manage this foul situation.
That time ends to Caleb Creech for the basket. Sorry, Doug, go ahead.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was just going to say we've got the freshman, McQuarter, playing big minutes in a regional tournament first-round game. Be interesting to see how the youngster holds up here, defensively especially.
Going to have a jump ball. Going to be, we'll stay with Estill. But Wolves with back-to-back baskets have brought this down to 7. Let's just be honest. They could not score the first 5 minutes of the quarter.
Yeah, this could very easily be a 15-point game right now. I mean, Estill was doing everything right, and the Wolves couldn't put it in the ocean for 5 minutes there.
Cheney to inbounds. Right baseline. Goes way back to Neese. Gathers it before it gets to the midcourt lines. Neese on the bounce. Takes it at Robinson. Tries to go with the left-handed shot. It did not much. Oliver all the way to the basket. Up high and good. So 7 straight for the Wolves. Cam Oliver with 5 of that 7. Cuts it to 5 with 1:43 to go here in this first half. Wolves with on a little mini run here.
Feel good to see Oliver get going. He can do it driving and shooting both. That's what the Wolves are going to need.
Brown with Cheney. And he's going to be, they're going to get the foul on that. Caleb thought he had a tie-up, but the foul is going to be on Caleb Creech. That's his second.
Yeah.
So he's the second Wolf with 2, along with Jaden Holland. And looks like Moland's going to come in, and Creech is probably going to sit the rest of the first half. Inbound from Beckler.
With Mansgard and Cheney, they're going to stay back there in the in the man-to-man with Robinson on Neese.
Brown finds Neese. Neese cuts through. Wolves defense right now picking it up a tick. Cheney,
good cut back
they're
there
going
by
to get a
Cheney,
foul
yeah.
on Mans that time as he grabbed him.
Got Ricky Mans playing ahead of him.
Do Ricky's first.
Cut back on him and was able to get Ricky to stick his arm out.
Just the third foul on Wolfe County here with 48 seconds to go in this first half. Trigger this one back to Brown. Brown falls down, but able to get the pass over to Beckler.
They kept his dribble. That was important to keep from walking.
The Engineers, I believe, are content to take the last shot of the half with they're allowed to.
I think Casey Cheney's content to take this last shot if he gets a look at it.
Well,
they're going to get Jaden Holland for his third here, I think.
Or was it on Mans? Yeah, it was on Ricky. It was on.
I saw Holland with the swipe.
That's now 14 fouls on Wolfe County. So if there is another foul in the last 12 seconds, it will be a shooting foul. Get the ball into Cheney. Mans kicks it to Beckler. 6 seconds on the clock. Around to Brown. Brown's going to have to put it up. No. Cheney from way downtown. No good. That'll end the first half. It just kept the ball the last minute and a half, a minute and 15 seconds there basically, but did not pay it off. So we will go to the locker room with Wolfe with that little 7-point run there at the end of the half to make it 20-15. I think the script flipped there at the end of the first half, Doug. I don't think Estill scored for the final 4 minutes or so of that first half.
And it seemed almost intentional. Looked like Coach Hall tried to slow it down a little bit, take a little of the air out of the ball. I guess Wolfe was starting to run and gun, and you saw Camden Oliver score 5 real quick. And so the idea maybe there was to keep them off tempo, but it didn't pay off for Estill. It almost took them out of their rhythm, and certainly I think it stymied Casey Cheney a little bit, having to slow down. And he and Jackson East had something going there early in that second quarter. So like to see that again, maybe in the third, get them keyed back up again.
All right, folks, we'll be back in about 5 minutes to give you some scoring and some analysis. See you then here on BSN. Okay.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts, and stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Southern Woods Heating and Air, Southern Woods for all your heating and cooling needs, installation or service, no job too big or too small.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been.
Estill County 20, Wolfe County 15. Both coaches going to be making some offensive adjustments, I see. I would hope as they go into the dugout. So, because what Estill County, with really the difference in this game right now, were those 2 3-pointers by Casey Cheney at the end of the 5 points. As their leading scorer is Cam Oliver. All 5 of those there in that second quarter have 4 for Caleb Creech and 2 for Brady Robinson, 2 for Jaden Molands, and 2 for Jaden Holland. So, it's both teams 7 points only in that second quarter. So we've got to see some more offense out of these 2 teams in the second half.
Well, we can call that first half a defensive masterpiece if it wasn't for the fact that neither of these teams shot the ball well. And I think that's the problem. There were some pacing issues.
Cheney hits those 2 threes to make it a 6-point game then, or 5-point game that they were up. And then Wolfe goes on that 7-0 run there at the end of the half. And it was 20-8. Yeah, it's 20-15.
Yeah, 20-8.
So we'll, amazing. Let's see what happens. A lot of times this second half of a game, you can't throw in the ocean the first half, second half they go crazy. Hit everything. So let's hope for that, Doug. I need to start screaming again. I screamed the whole breath and Wolfe very good at game yesterday. So because I can't hear myself think. 8 there. Breathitt and Knott were in the same district.
Yeah.
It was us. We had this district, and we were over here all the time. And it was a great rivalry and stuff. So always love the people in Knott County. Justin Ambergy, Bobby Pollard, here the administration, always treat us great because we appreciate the folks here in Knott County.
Well, Knott County, one of the first counties to consolidate around here. And so, they were the team to beat for a long, long time. You wanted to beat Knott. If you could beat them, you could win this region. Right. And, that's been the case.
All women, from routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Appalachia's #1 motorsports dealer since 2007, YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality off-road vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 5 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, Painesville, Ashland, or Pound, or you can always visit us online at ypkmotorsports.com.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts, and stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Southern Woods Heating and Air, Southern Woods for all your heating and cooling needs, installation or service, no job too big or too small.
All right, folks, welcome back. Ready to go. Again, thanks to our REIT sponsors, Southern Woods Heating and Air, Hutch Automotive, both in Jackson. Appreciate them very much. Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Morton Law Office, and Holbrook Equipment. Thank them all very much, along with First Trust Bank in Hazard, Richmond, and London for their help and their sponsorship. Looks for Robinson. Going to be knocked away from him by Rose. Holland from the corner. No good.
Well, Holland was open. Heads up play by Rose denying the end.
Jackson East going to shoot the 3. No good. Down and out. Man, these rims are not kind to either one of these teams here.
Wow.
The ball is going to be luckily off Estill County if you're a Wolfe County fan. Cam tried to throw that back out and just touched the Estill County player. Right baseline for Estill County. Oliver behind the basket. Over to Creech, cannot finish it. There is Freddie Robinson is with the offensive rebound. That ball, I don't believe I've ever seen that.
That was a weird angle.
That ball was
strange,
thrown behind the basket, inbounds.
That's going to be Rose's second foul.
Was that just an optical illusion, or did you see that too?
It was behind the basket for a long time, yeah.
It's 2 on Ashton Rose. Freddie Robinson cannot knock that one down.
Big fella needs to settle in and make this one. 2-point game's a big deal right now. Momentum on the side of the Wolves.
Robinson got it. Cheney. Looks like the Wolves have gone to a 1-2-2 here. Is that a 1-3-1? 1-3-1.
Yeah, a little 1-3-1.
Got Mo lands on the baseline.
They're daring anybody but Casey Cheney to shoot the ball.
Goes into a 2-3 now. Jackson East working hard, gets the basket for Jackson East in the paint. Gives him 6 in the game. Creech. Do not know where that one was going, but it went out of bounds.
No communication between him and Robinson. He wanted Robinson to fade out, and Robinson was cutting in. So cheerleader was open. She just didn't make the play. Cheney cuts, doesn't get the ball.
Throws Denise. Cheney going to be taken away by Jaden Holland. Holland going to take it at Beckler and cannot finish it. He will go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Levi Beckler, his first.
Holland able to hang on to that ball through the contact. I thought he was going to make that shot, Brendan, but it just would not fall.
You know, I tell you what, I just listened there for a moment, Doug. I didn't hear you. I'm listening to Drum Thornsbury down here, and I'm absolutely mesmerized by the way that he does the PA system. That is first basket by Jaden Holland. Makes the first free throw. Folks, share this one around. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. Highly recommend the YouTube side. And Holland makes both. Of course, being county attorney, I'm not a fan of Facebook. Almost every case comes
right.
Affected by Facebook.
You get a few comments on there.
Beckler, that's all right. Cheney for 3, no good.
Oh, he was looking for that one. He wanted that one too bad.
Creech kicks it to Oliver. That was going to be blocked.
Cheney
by
got
Cheney.
a hand on it, yeah.
And Beckler loses it out of bounds. Will be Wolfe County basketball.
Big time defensive closeout there by Casey Cheney. Because I think Oliver had a beat on that one. I feel like that one was going.
Creech back to Cam Oliver. Cam gets it in the lane to Creech. Goes up, and that's going to be blocked by Rose. But they get him for the foul. That's going to be 3 on Ashton Rose. And we'll send Caleb Creech to the free throw line. Caleb has not been to the line tonight.
And that little two-man game by Camden Oliver and Caleb Creech right there, the best the Wolves have moved the ball in 3 quarters.
Creech, first one is short. Landon Oliver, no, excuse me, Dylan Gay going to check back in. Cam Oliver checks out. Second one by Creech is good.
1-point ball game, folks, 21-22.
So right now it's a 13-2 run for Wolfe County over the last 2 minutes of the first half until now, or 2.5 of the first half. Beckler to Cheney. Cheney takes it in the lane. He's going to be, they're going to get Holland for number 3 with the body. That will.
Yeah, Jaden got there late, but I don't think he initiated the contact, Brendan. I just don't think he was in position.
Right. He got the shoulder in the chest, but he got the foul. Cheney to inbounds, left baseline. Kicks it back to Ryland Brown. Brown with Caleb Creech hawking him. Beckler back to Cheney. Cheney they're not able to get that shot up. Jackson East going to be long on his three. Pulled down by Caleb Creech. Caleb surveying the floor, going to take it all the way to the basket and score. Caleb Creech.
That's Creech's game, yeah.
He is deadly in the open court now. He sure is. Wolves back on top, 23-22. Is this their first lead? I don't
First
remember.
lead since 6-4.
Glad to know I have a co-announcer with a mind that can remember that. And Wolves, Holland, leaves it back to Cheney. Cheney, and they're going to get a foul on the quarter there. Now that's going to be, I'm sorry, that is Dylan Gay. That's the third time I've done that to Dylan. I apologize. It'll be his first.
Dylan got a new fancy haircut, and so that's part of the problem.
And Cam Oliver checks back in and he set Jaden Holland down to try to keep him from picking up that fourth. The ball into Brown. Preston Angel in the game now. Some hot inside for Estill County. Beckler for three from the corner, no good. Molans taps it and able to finally pull it down.
The Wolves getting exactly what they want on defense. Dylan Gay's the fourth guy to guard Casey Cheney so far this game. So keeping fresh legs on number 10 and making other people score. That's what they want to do.
Oliver. Ball's going to be kicked. Wolves. Engineer's going to fall back in that 2-3 zone. Wolves by one. And taking down close to 3 in this third quarter. Lance finds Robinson. Robinson takes it off glass. Brady Robinson. This is his first basket of the second half. Gives him 5 in the game. Cheney. Oh, they're going to get the foul. That's going to be on Oliver.
At least he looks like the guilty party, doesn't
he? He was guilty. Second of the game on Cam Oliver. Cheney will go to the free throw line. First one is up and rolls in good. Now, folks, if you notice, if you watch any other streams here tonight, we've gone to the other side of the gym, which it's got a different view. Really like the view that we have here for you instead of looking down. We like to show you the benches. So we were able both in both district tournaments regionals tournaments, to go across from the other side from the benches for you. So I like that view. Hope you enjoy it. Creech kicks it back out. Molans for 3. No good. 25-24. Cheney tried to use that motion by Jackson East to get in the lane. Finally gets there, can't finish, and will go to the free throw line.
They're going to call this on Creech, I think.
They are.
So that's going to be his third.
3 on Caleb. Both Holland and Creech now with 3. Casey Cheney will go to the free throw line to try to tie it up and possibly take the lead.
And nobody's got one to give. Cam Oliver's also got 2 already. So
Cheney, 3 for 3 now in the corner. Second one is good. So 4 in a row for Casey Cheney at the stripe. Puts Engineers back ahead, 26-25.
And I look for the Wolves to try to work this back into Robinson. So far, that's been the most consistent.
Well, they do, but it's tapped away.
Set Jackson East got a hand on that one.
Cheney. Baseline jumper is good. It's by Casey Cheney. So 6 in a row for Casey Cheney. It was a Casey Cheney run. 28-25. They were stuck on 22 for it seemed like forever. And Cheney puts up 6 in a row to put the Engineers up 28-25. 1:51 to go. Going to be a 30. We'll take one, folks. Be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Folks, welcome back. We want to thank our crack cameraman across the way, James Strong. Give him a call out over there. We don't have a camera to put on him, so which is better that you don't see James. But he's up there running the camera for us. James done a lot of production. Volleyball coach at Breathitt County High School. We appreciate him so much. 28-25, Estill. Let's see what Coach Creech drew up in that timeout.
Well, I see Brady Robinson working real hard on Jackson East, trying to get in position.
Nice, they got. Going to have to call that bump. It's going to be 2 on Nice.
That's a bad switch off there. If I'm Nice, I'd stay with Robinson. I wouldn't switch off on that screen.
Ball into Creech. Rylan Brown is right there on Caleb. Robinson in the lane. He's going to have it knocked away from behind. They get the walk.
Well, and Jackson East baited Brady that time into taking it deep because they knew he had help down there. And when Brady tried to come back out there, he brought it down. Hard for the big man when he brings the ball down to his knees or tries to take somebody off the dribble.
Okay, Mans comes in the game. So after that 6 in a row by Cheney, they bring in Mans to guard him. Of course, Mans has 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. No, 2. Ricky only has 2.
Well, hold on. hang on just a minute.
Yeah.
Because Ricky will be on Cheney. If Casey Cheney goes to the bathroom, Ricky's going to guard it.
Right. Get a screen from Jackson East there. All right. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Angel not looking at the basket from out there. Cheney crosses over on Mans to the basket. 8 in a row for Casey Cheney. Has taken this one over here right now.
He beat Mans and Molans both that time. In a 5-point game, 25 seconds left.
Creech rolls out. Got the shot he wanted, just could not get it to go. Touched every part of the rim. And now Estill will have the last shot of the quarter. Bet you I can tell you who's going to take it. Tony gets it to Brown. Back to Beckler. I could not tell you, and it does not go down, though. They got a good shot. Beckler unable to knock it down. 30-25 as we head to the fourth quarter here, folks. Not much score, but it sure is a good one here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Holbrook Equipment, located just off. All right, folks, welcome back. Estill basketball to start this fourth quarter. Wow. Thanks to our folks, our sponsors, Southern Woods Heating and Air, Hutch Automotive in Jackson, First Trust Bank in Hazard, London, and Richmond. And the good folks at Wolfe County Farm Bureau and Holbrook Equipment in Campton. Angel, nobody picks him up. He says, I'll just take it. Preston Angel with the basket. Lead out to 7. Creech finds Molans. He's going to shoot the 3 from the corner, and it goes in. Go time three-pointer for Jaden Molans. His first of the game, only the second 3 of the game for Wolfe County. Lead back to 4. Brown going to drive baseline. Had nowhere to go.
I think he was challenging Creech, trying to get Creech to get that fourth
Caleb
foul.
Creech going to take it to the basket and finishes. Strong move by Caleb Creech.
Creech not only smart enough to avoid the fourth foul, but able to score coming back. 2-point ball game.
Deckler. Jackson East off glass, no good. Brady Robinson there for the rebound. Caleb Creech on the move. Jakes takes it to the rim. Nobody cuts him off. He takes it in to score. Caleb Creech. It's the Caleb Creech show right now for the Wolves. Cam Oliver picks up Cheney. Cheney right back at him. Casey Cheney, his first basket of the quarter. Casey now has 21 in the game, over his average. Finally, business is picking up in this game,
business
Doug.
picking up. It looks for Caleb Creech looking for a lane.
Oliver, no good. And Cam tried to track that down. Could not. Will be Estill County basketball.
They're going to say it's Wolfe County ball.
Okay, they're going to say it's off Estill County. Sure looked the other way, but.
Well, Oliver chased it out, but that doesn't mean anybody touched it. I don't know.
Molans, nobody guards
wide open.
Straight in. And basket for Jaden Molans. So Molans with 5 quickies for Wolfe County. Make it 34-34.
Brady Robinson ran decoy there and pulled Neese off and left Molans wide open.
Cheney off glass, no good. Gets his own over Molans, back up strong, and will go to the free throw line. Casey Cheney is really taking over this game from the Estill County side. Foul's going to be on Robinson, just his first.
Brady Robinson, his first.
Cheney cannot get that one to go down. His first miss of the night. No, excuse me. It's his second miss of the night at the line. He had been 5 for 6 before that one, 5 for 7 now. Second one on the way. Cheney makes that one. 1 point game. Estill. Caleb Creech pulls up.
He had Holland on the baseline, but
looks for Robert Brown, cannot finish it.
And that's going to be a foul on Jaden Holland. That should be his 4th. And really, no point in fouling there. He was behind the play and just caught up in time to get involved.
The foul might have saved the basket, but it could also turn into a 3-point try. Brown with the first, makes it. Rylan Brown, his first point of the second half. Lead back to 2 for Estill. Second one on the way, misses that. Lead stays at 2. Cam Oliver.
Got Creech on the wing.
Brady Robinson triple teamed in there. Still going to take it up. And can't get it down. Oh, had a great shot. Just in and out, back rim, front rim out.
Yeah, pretty good move on it, too. Just couldn't get it to stay in. 36-34. Estill still in control, but barely.
Beckler going to shoot the 3. No good.
And I know we don't keep rebounds, but that's got to be Moland's 10th rebound.
Holland still on the floor with 3 right now. Coach Creech just going to ride it out with him, I'd say. They get it into Creech in the lane. Back to Holland. 3 on the way. Good. Go time 3-pointer for Jaden Holland.
Buried that.
Back to a 1-point lead for as Wolfe County Seesaws back on top. Cheney. Rylan Brown get the ball back to Cheney. What was Coach Creech? I mean, I just double like they did to Fletcher.
Yeah.
You know, and Cheney takes it. I mean, he's going to win it on his own. I mean, you got to get the ball out of his hands.
Especially with Caleb Creech guarding it by himself.
I mean, if you're a Wolfe County fan, you've got to get the ball out of his hands because he is doing it himself here right now. But good for Estill County.
And right now, compelling basketball, 1-point game. And they try to work it into Robinson again.
Every pass, and they're going to get a foul on Molands. Can be first on Jaden Moland. I mean, Casey Cheney is. I mean, this show he's putting on right now is like Austin Sperry yesterday.
Yeah,
you know that he's scoring when he wants to.
Got Oliver working on him right now, but he gets around him. Oh, nice pass.
Oh, well done. Well done. Nice look. Cheney again with the ball in his hands. Wow.
That's going to be the 4th foul on Caleb Creech.
Yeah.
Brendan, this foul situation is on the edge of perilous right now for Robert Scott Creech.
Shooting 1-0.
Angel at the line for 1. Gets it. On it. It's Preston Angel with 5 in the quarter. Caleb Creech. Back in the corner to Caleb. Creech. We're going to get a foul
on the floor, yeah. And Estill doing a great job collapsing on Robinson when he gets the ball, but then they close out on these shooters too, and Wolfe just not able to find anything open right now.
Foul on Cheney. His first.
Robinson's got position, and he's going to make that foul.
So good look that time to Brady Robinson. His first basket of the quarter. We're going to have a foul on Jack's Neese.
Big fella did a good job keeping that ball up around his shoulders and playing strong right there.
That's 3 on Neese. So a chance here for Brady Robinson to cut this to a 1-point lead for Estill County. Ball in the air, long, no good. Cheney getting to the top. Finds Angel. Angel was looking for the back door there by Cheney. They kick it out to Cheney. That's going to be a charge on Neese.
Brady Robinson.
Yeah, that's going to be number 4 on Neese now.
He was camping out on Jack's Neese, and Neese either didn't see him or couldn't blow up. That is 4 on Jack's Neese. Is that what you said?
Yes, it is. So
in a game that could very easily go to overtime, these fouls are starting to rack up.
Let's hope it's decided in regulation.
Producer Matt reminded us that these coaches have plenty of timeouts left. So if this thing stays close, these next 2 minutes could take a while. Been a well-coached second half, though, by these two guys.
Yeah. 41-39.
2:10 to go. Robinson high posting right now.
Oliver, we're going to get a timeout by Coach Creech. Not much movement there. You have to get something set up with Ian Gary Brown over here. 1:58 on the clock.
Full timeout.
Going to be a full?
Yep.
We'll take it with them, folks, here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5520.
All right, folks. Wow. This one has turned out to be a good one here down the stretch. 1:58 on the clock. Estill County 41, Wolfe 39. Wolves in possession here. Coach Creech with a timeout to try to draw up this very important possession. Took into Creech. Cheney going to shade him. Creech goes right, or left anyway. Cheney. Oliver cross court to Jaden Holland. Holland is going to go to the free throw line. Going to be fouled by Angel. Going to be Preston's first.
Foul is on the 2. Preston Angel first.
Jaden Holland with the chance to reset this game if he can put these 2 free throws in. First one's up and in. 41-40.
Number 43, Ricky Van in the foul line. In the line for Wolfe County, Jaden Holland.
Holland now. 1-point game, 1:43 on the clock. In the air, ties it up.
And now the next 143 are all that matters.
Man's back in to guard Cheney.
I like that move.
That's a hot Cheney.
I like
Off
Ricky
the
Mann
ground.
on Cheney.
Beckler. Cheney going to take it to the basket and good. Casey Cheney. Wow. What a performance.
You had 3 Wolves collapse on
Well, I
him
can
for a
tell you,
total
if
of
Estill
4.
County wins this game, there's no doubt who the player of the game is.
Yeah.
HCTC player of the game. Who is that foul on? Mans.
Number 22, well answered in the foul game. Shooting 1 shot will be.
Well, they called that on Robinson, his second. Cheney cannot complete the 3-point play. 26 in the game for Cheney. Creech. Oh, yeah.
Little hesitation there. And actually, Mullins had gotten away with one bringing the ball up earlier. And that one was a little more spotlighted there. That's still up 2 with a minute. 1 minute.
Cheney. Started by Holland. And we're going to have a block on Oliver.
Good idea. Just didn't get his feet set.
That's going to send Jax to the free throw line. That's the 15th foul on Wolfe County.
That is Oliver's third. So he had 1 to give.
Shots.
Neat. Caleb Creech on the bounce. Finds Molans. Robinson. Robinson probably walked. Yes, he did. And we're going to get a timeout, Wolfe County. 2 back-to-back unopportune turnovers by the Wolves. And so that puts Estill in position with 42.3 on the clock. We got a full, folks. We'll take 2. Be right back with you on Bluegrass Sports.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts, and stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Southern Woods Heating and Air, Southern Woods for all your heating and cooling needs, installation or service, no job too big or too small.
Folks, welcome back. 42 seconds to go here in game number 3, 14th Region Tournament. Hazard, not Central, coming at you next. About 25 minutes after this one. It'll be Estill basketball. Far into the court.
The Wolves have
Already
one
in-
chance to steal, and now they've got a foul.
Already in the bonus. Ball's going to be knocked away, and the Wolves get it. Holland takes it and can't score. We'll go to the free throw line.
He made his last 2.
Jaden Holland with 2. First one is on its way and good. Coach Hall wants a timeout. You could hear it. Going to be a full. So going to have lots of stoppages here in the last little minute. This Matt called, so we'll hear from our sponsors again, folks. Be back here. 33 on the clock.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, folks, welcome back. Jaden Holland at the free throw line with a chance to cut this lead to 2 for the Wolves. With 23 seconds to go, and we got a timeout from Estill County, and the Wolves have come all the way back and tied this up. It's going to be a full timeout with 21 seconds on the clock. Wow. 2 turnovers and baskets for the Wolves.
Back-to-back steals. And now what do the engineers do to get this ball inbound?
I don't know, folks. We'll take one. Be right back here for the final 21 seconds.
Looking to fast-track your career? Hazard Community and Technical College has 12-week courses designed to get you trained and ready for the workforce fast, beginning February 10th. With flexible schedules and in-demand courses, you can get in, get out, and get employed debt-free. Don't wait. Start building your future today. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more. Hazard Community and Technical College. We'll never underestimate you.
Wolfe County basket. Beckler to inbounds. Gets it into Cheney. Wolf's going to pull it back here. Estill with a chance to take the last shot for the game winner. Has to be Cheney. Going to have to double him. He beats. Going to have to pull it up. Gets it in the front to Angel. No good. And we'll go to overtime. As that will allow another second overtime game in this regional. As Estill County and Wolfe County will take extra 4 minutes. Woo-hoo! What do you know, Doug? This game was a snoozer for most of it. And then we come down to the end, and a couple of turnovers here at the end makes it really, really interesting, folks. And we'll have 4 extra minutes. We'll take a break. Be right back to bring you the overtime here on PSN.
Home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts, and stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Southern Woods Heating and Air, Southern Woods for all your heating and cooling needs, installation or service, no job too big or too small.
All right, folks, welcome back. Overtime at Bluegrass Sports Nation. Wow.
Just enough time, Brendan, to send a shout out to Coach Brian Hall's sister watching us in Texas.
All right.
On Bluegrass Sports Nation. The Lone Star State. We got a lot of Texas fans.
I never get a chance to look at those comments. I guess I should more. I always hate to see what they're saying about me, Doug.
Well, sometimes it is about you. I'm not going to lie. Matt tries to get in there and clean that up. Yeah.
Jump it up. It'll be controlled by Estill County. All right. Has two coming his way. Lefty shot is in the air and good. Second by Oliver. Bounces out and good. 1 point game, 46-45. Cheney. To Angel. Luke Neese. Cheney way out top.
Cheney's got the clear out if he wants it. He's going to go.
Got to take Oliver. Double team comes over to Brown. Knocked away by Brady Robinson. Have a foul.
The foul's on Brady Robinson. 2.5 to go. In this fifth quarter, this overtime period.
Creech. On the bounce. Over to Holland. Holland for three. No good. Pulled down by Wow. All the way to the basket. Cut off there. Casey Cheney. That's good by Cheney. 2 point game. Back to Creech. Jab step. Pulls up. Long. Holland. Able to tap it. Molans gets it. And they're going to have a jump ball and a walk. Yeah. .144. Estill by 2. Cheney crosses over. Oliver trying to stay close. 5-second count.
So credit.
Picked the pocket of Jaden Holland and took it for the basket. And Creech comes back with the basket and the harm. And will go to the free throw line as Caleb Creech. Foul's going to be on Luke Neese, his second. Just when you think there's a little air. Caleb Creech, man, you just got to get him going to the basket.
Well, and he got stuck down here on this defense. I mean, he couldn't foul because he's already got 4. So
Creech makes it a 1 point game. But we got a foul.
They're going to call it on Cheney.
They're going to call it on Cheney on the basket. It's going to count, and the foul on Cheney.
So Oliver's going to shoot to take the lead here.
Absolutely. So Creech gets the basket. Foul is on Cheney, and that will send tied up here. By Luke Neese. Wow. Luke Neese off the bench. Nobody else able to throw it in the ocean for Estill County, and he throws it down at the biggest time of the game. Wow. Whoa. He carries that niece name. That means something in Estill County, man.
All
Tell
the
you what,
Wolves, all the crowd.
time out here, 53-50 with 49 seconds to go.
Everybody focused on Casey Cheney right there. Nobody saw Luke Neese in the corner. Steps up and makes that big three.
Goodness. Well, this one was not much to behold for much of it, but it's come down to be really, really fun here in the end. Now let's see. Still 49 seconds of peril to go in this one. So let's see how Coach Creech decides to attack it. You got to put the ball in Caleb Creech's hands.
Yeah, and then either screen off the ball for Cam Oliver or a screen for Creech to get something open or something moving to the basket. Probably the easiest thing to do would be screen off the ball for Cam Oliver. We'll see right here what RS has got drawn up.
The Wolfe County basketball. It'll be another full timeout. Well, this game has been prolonged by, it's now 7:30 by quite a bit, folks. But it's exciting, and we appreciate you watching us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Thanks to First Trust Bank. Thanks to Southern Woods Heating and Air. Thanks to Hutch Automotive in Jackson. Thanks to all the sponsors that Pat has on the screen. I wish he'd have told me that.
They're all
shut up.
Thanks to those folks.
Yeah, our premier sponsors, Go Time, People's Bank of Jackson, Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson, and the Hazard Community and Technical College, serving all of Eastern Kentucky, folks. They'll have the player of the game here in just a few moments. If Estill wins this, we can already announce that's Casey Cheney. Wolfe County will have to do some thinking.
Gonna have to figure that one out
if they were to come back and take this one.
But to their credit, it has been a full team effort.
Yes.
It's been somebody different stepping up for the Wolves every time down the floor. And so, obviously, they need one more, right? I mean, this is...
Well, folks, got a ton of people on here on YouTube. Thank you for choosing BSN. Estill gets it into Cheney. Cheney got it by Creech. He has 4. Off to Neese. Neese is going to be fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line. Neese on the second. Long and pulled down by Molans. 2-point game. 18 seconds on the clock. Wolves. Caleb Creech. 12. 10. Creech. Going to take that jumper. Going to be short. Be pulled down by Holland. Puts it in. And then we're going to double overtime, folks. Absolutely. Tied at 54. Wow. The game that will not end. We're going to 2 overtimes as Jaden Holland with the offensive rebound and putback off of the fall away for the tie game. Goodness gracious. We're going to have to draw more lines on the score sheet here. So, wow, folks. 4 more minutes coming at you. We'll take another break here and be back to bring you this 4th quarter on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Looking to fast track your career? Hazard Community and Technical College has 12-week courses designed to get you trained and ready for the workforce fast, beginning February 10th. With flexible schedules and in-demand courses, you can get in, get out, and get employed debt-free. Don't wait. Start building your future today. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more. Hazard Community and Technical College. We'll never underestimate you.
All right, folks. Here we go again. It ain't no more.
Set them back up 54-54. 4 minutes to go.
Still the only person disqualified, which is huge. Jackson East out of this game with 5 fouls. Well, might as well jump. And here we go.
KHSAA, if you're listening, second and all overtimes after the second need to be a pointer right there. Cheney imposing his will on the Wolves.
Creech Finds Oliver. Oliver takes it baseline. 5 quickies for Camden Oliver here in this second overtime. Puts the Wolves up 2.
Great move right there by Oliver, beating Angel to the baseline. Angel with nothing left to do but foul him or let him by.
Cheney behind the back. They take it baseline. Jumper, no good. Angel's there for the rebound, and he's going to be tied up and go to the free throw line.
That's going to be Brady Robinson's 4th.
It is.
So now Robinson with 4, Creech with 4, Jaden Holland with 4.
Nico at the line shooting 2 shots.
Oliver with 3. Molans with 2. Let's see. Kind of go to the spread. Run some clock here. Creech. Back out to Oliver at the top. Clock ticks. Oliver gets it to Robinson. Robinson takes it. Oh, erased that time by Angel.
Great job by Angel.
Angel.
Yeah.
Double high stack here. The Creech. Pop out to Holland.
Wolves using a whole lot of time.
Yep. Watch that 5-second count. Again. Creech kicks it out to Oliver. Oliver to Robinson.
Oh, good look.
But he gets it back with the rebound. Ball goes to the floor. Molans has it. And we're going to have a walk on Molans.
Savings all month long, whether you're upgrading your device or switching to the region's best network. Now's the time to score big. Don't miss out on these deals with Appalachian Wireless, where there's no madness, just game-changing deals. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail or authorized dealer location. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
All right, folks, welcome back. Thanks for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Fun time. 14th region tournament, best time of the year. Tournament time. Girls Sweet 16 next week. Matt and I headed to Nashville for the probably what could be the greatest conference tournament in the history of college basketball. We bring you plenty of coverage from Nashville. That will be Matt Hudson and Brendan Miller. Nice. Run the Cheney. That's going to be taken away, and it's going to stay with Estill County on the held possession there.
Brendan Wolfe was out of this thing dead in the water with a minute left in regulation. They were down 6.
They sure were.
How in the world did we get to double overtime with the Wolves leading?
Turnovers. Angel picks it out. He's going to let another 3 go, and it's no good. Molans, they're tapping it around, and Estill comes back up with it. Boy, a pure scrum under the basket there. Back to Casey Cheney. Cheney looking for the shot in the lane, puts it up, no good. Forced that one for sure. Pulled down by Cam Oliver. Or to Oliver, I think. I don't know who got the rebound. Over to Caleb Creech. 41 seconds. Cheney going to get the foul.
And this one to make it 2 possessions.
Creech with the second. Misses it. 3-point game. Rylan Brown going to drop baseline. Gives it off to Angel for the basket. 27 seconds. That's Preston Angel with his first basket of the second overtime. Cuts it back to 1 minute. To 1 point with 27 seconds on the clock.
Looking to fast track your career? Hazard Community and Technical College has 12-week courses designed to get you trained and ready for the workforce fast, beginning February 10th. With flexible schedules and in-demand courses, you can get in, get out, and get employed debt-free. Don't wait. Start building your future today. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more. Hazard Community and Technical College. We'll never underestimate you.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts, and stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Southern Woods Heating and Air, Southern Woods for all your heating and cooling needs, installation or service, no job too big or too small.
All right, folks, welcome back. 27.7 seconds on the clock. Seems like we've been here before, Doug.
Yeah, there's really nothing left to say about this one. We're just going to let it play in and see what happens. The Engineers have to foul.
All
the Wolves have to hit free throws.
Engineers going to go full court press here. Full court pressure. I'm going to try to get the ball into Creech. Get it back to Brady Robinson. Brady to Cam Oliver. Back up to Brady Robinson. Moving the ball around. Good. That is 6 points for Cam Oliver in this second overtime. Second one on its way. Misses the second again. Lead at 2. 10 seconds. 9-8. Casey Chaney looking for the three. Shoots it. That was forced, and it's going to be Wolfe County basketball, and Wolfe County gets the win, 61-59, and the Wolves celebrate. They're going crazy out there on the court. Wow. Life from death, because the Wolves were dead in this one, and they come back and win it 61-59. Wow. Wow, wow. Folks, I'll tell you what, they're going to shake hands here. What a contest. We're going to take a break, and we'll come right back to give our player of the game.
Looking to fast track your career? Hazard Community and Technical College has 12-week courses designed to get you trained and ready for the workforce fast, beginning February 10th. With flexible schedules and in-demand courses, you can get in, get out, and get employed debt-free. Don't wait. Start building your future today. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more. Hazard Community and Technical College. We'll never underestimate you.
All right, folks, welcome back. Wow, this one is finally over, and the Wolves win it. The 55th District gets their second team in the Final Four, 61-59, as Estill County had 5, 6, 8. Doing this on the fly for Rylan Brown, 4 for Luke Neese, and then Preston Angel had 5, 6, 7, 9. So that's your scoring for Estill County. Their season will come to an end with a valiant effort. 2 straight years for Estill County. Last year, the Sperry shot takes them out in the first round. This year, turnovers down the stretch. We've got the man Cam Oliver with, man.
How you doing, sir?
Performance, man. Well done.
Thank you.
Tell us, man, what it's like. You come back in the fourth quarter. You guys were nearly dead.
Yes, sir.
With about 2 minutes to go in this game. What was it in the fourth quarter that brought you back?
Oh, man, whenever you're down with that little time, you have to start chipping away or else it's over. And once that thought hit my head, I just knew we had to pressure. And that's what happened. My bad, sorry.
What time for baseball season yet was?
Oh, no. I'm fighting the flu right now, sir.
So Cam, you ended up with 8 points in then 2 overtimes here, man. You turned it on down the stretch. Talk a little bit about your condition. You can see the fatigue on people out there.
Yes,
but
sir.
You got stronger.
Oh, yeah. I had a really rough start. You know, I'm sick, but I knew that if one of us had a step up right there and be the one to, you know, oh my gosh, I'm dead right now. Give me a second.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, hell of a job.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you moving on to the semifinals. You get the winner. You need to come back on Saturday. What's your thoughts on that, man?
Thank you. Oh, you know, we got 2 really good teams right here. You know, I'm looking forward to having a chance to get back at Hazard maybe. Just really fun.